All right, let's just play another 10 minutes game. So before the video starts, I would like to thank all of you that actually purchased, my master classes. Thanks to you, I will be able now to improve, all my sets. It means I will have a new headset, a new microphone, and I will basically reinvest basically almost all of that into new, recording tools. So I will get, of course, a better microphone and hopefully a better camera if I get a chance to. Sadly, but of course, thank you to all of you. My mouse, with the one I actually uh, basically became, a title player, died a few days ago. Somehow, it's making me emotional, but I really want to thank you because I will be able finally to have something more serious than that. Um, so thank you for all of that, and let me just create you some more and better chess content. Now, let's go and let's start with the 10 minutes game. So I just had a very difficult day. I'm also working at McDonald's and everything is very intense there. Uh, it's my first chess game today. I didn't train or do anything, so hopefully I will be able to play good and explain all my moves correctly. So it's someone from Japan, brand new account, and this guy seems serious. All right. He didn't lose any chess game. Hopefully it will. Let's just play d4, d5 because I don't want to let my opponent have this strong center. And if he plays the Queen's Gambit, I would like to get into my main ideas that I already discussed. Okay, he's playing on London, so we will see once again how to crush the London defense like we did in the last recording. So let's just check this out. So e3, e6, I want to go bishop d6 with the idea of controlling the e5 square, and I don't want to let him enough time to actually, play bishop g3, f4, knight e2, knight f3. So let's just play bishop d6. Now I will castle. All right, let's just castle now. And now I will just play with c5, queen c7, knight bd7. And this is, of course, also in my book about the London system. You don't need to buy that one. It's a good one, but basically, I think it's so simple to fight against the London system that it wouldn't make any sense. Here, yeah, here he already made a mistake. The best approach was now to just take and play knight e5. um, all right, now it's already a mistake because he can't play knight e5 anymore, and he can't really prevent me from pushing e5 and trade all the pawns in the center. So normally we should get a good position um, pretty soon. By the way, I didn't go knight c6 because he could have gone. I will show you that in the analysis. But basically, he could have taken on c5, and I couldn't have taken back with my bishop because the queen would be pinned. But we will see that in the analysis. All right, so e5. Okay, now I'm threatening e4, so he has to take on e5, after which e4. All right, so now everything becomes extremely serious. So first of all, it feels like I don't know what he's doing. So first of all, it seems like that after all the trades, the king will be wide open in the center. And that is why my question is, why don't I just take? He takes back, and then I go rook e8. He takes on c5, I take on g3, he takes back, I take on e4, and if he plays knight takes, I take back, bishop takes and f5, and I should be winning a piece. Queen b3, king h8, and I don't think that my king is, that my king is in a bad posture. He can go for queen f7, after which I can just play the move knight f6, and if we trade the queens, and then and the rook is defended, and if we trade the queens, I will just be up a piece. So it feels like I can just take on d4. Now the question: takes d4, takes d6 first. Okay, let's just calculate. I take on d4, he takes on d6, I take back with the queen, he takes back, I go rook e8, he takes on c5. Now I can play knight takes. Yeah, it feels like I can just take, and doesn't matter what he does, taking on d6 first or taking on d4 first. I think I can play rook e8 and win on the e file. Yeah. By the way, if he goes bishop d6 takes and pawn takes, I guess I would have the chance to play c4, but then bishop e2, and even if I go rook e8, he's not really pinned anymore. It's probably playable, and I'm surely better because I can feel that he's a little bit crumpled. Yeah, he takes on d5. That is simply crazy. I don't know if yet I don't know yet if it's the worst move I have ever seen in my life. I have to calculate. Rook e8 check. He goes for bishop e2, but then I can just take on c3 and take on d5, I guess. Why can't I just take on c3 directly? So, by the way, I can't take on d5 for those of you who are asking because he takes on h7 and probably it's all right, but I don't like that. And if rook here, bishop e2, I would take on c3, he takes back, knight d5, and I'm better. But the thing is, after rook e8, he can probably play this move. And I have to make sure I have something here. I take on c3, he takes back. If he takes with the queen, then I can just take on d5, but he will probably just take back with the pawn. Um, yeah, but then I can just play knight f8. So let's just go rook e8 check. This seems logical and pretty sensitive. Bishop e2 is of course wrong. Also, it's wrong because he will never be able to castle. So king f1 or king d1, one of the moves. Um, yeah, and then I would take on c3. And my idea is that after pawn takes, I could go knight f8, but then he will play c4 and reinforce d5 pawn. So it's actually very tricky. I think if I allow the move c4, then I'm definitely not better anymore. So the question is, should I actually accept to trade the h pawn for the d5 pawn? I feel like it's the thing to do. Um, I would just take on d3. He has to play pawn takes, otherwise, otherwise I play 95 with the tempo, and this is of course not an option. All right, and now the question is, should I actually take like that? He takes on h7, I go king h8. If he goes queen f5, I have the move knight f6, which will win a piece. Yes, I think I have to go 95. Just because I'm better developed. I really want to go knight f8, but I'm afraid of c4. And then he's just solidifying technically a pass pawn. So let's just, okay, I don't know if it's the best move or not, but it feels like it's a sensitive approach. I'm not calculating very accurately now. I have to be careful because I can feel the part of, you know, craziness right now talking for me. Probably it's the fact that I'm not well shaped today. I just have to make sure that knight g5 doesn't lose the game on the spot, like king h8, knight g5. King, okay, let me just make the arrows. Like I said, I don't have my mouse anymore. Knight g5. It can become dangerous. Like this, knight g5, and if I go knight f6, he goes bishop d6, queen takes back, and knight f7, mate. But is king f8 really a move in this position? King f8, queen f5, knight f6. Yeah, it feels like it's alright. Queen d3, queen d3, knight c3. By the way, if king h8, knight g5, what about... It's a little bit too slow. It feels like this is the best move. I might be wrong, though. It feels wrong, technically. But after knight e4, I would like to have the chance to eventually take or play bishop f4 without, or, take without having to be in trouble there. I don't think I will ever take on g3. This is the first time ever someone plays something like that against me, so I'm pretty happy I have this experience now. Um, okay, but bishop d3 feels more than wrong. Um, yeah, it's just time for me to bring my pieces into the game. Wait. Do I have a move like c4? c4, knight takes. No, it's not really making any sense right now. Let's just play some move randomly, like knight f6. I'm just bringing my pieces into the game, and I want, I don't know yet what is the type of setup he's choosing now to play this position, and I really would like to see how this position improves itself. because I don't really find technically I should be better, but I don't see any moves for white. And if I don't see moves for white, it means that he doesn't see any moves either. I see moves like knight c4, but I just play bishop f4, and he can't ever trade, and things like that. And I would just play the position like it comes. Yeah, so knight c4, bishop f4. I don't see any ways for him to dislodge my pieces. If pawn c4, I didn't mention it, but I always have moves like knight b4, and I stop my my calculation and my approach to the position there, because I feel like I should be more than all right. I wouldn't be surprised if after c4 the move knight f4 is better. I think it's exactly the same as knight b4, but knight b4 wins in time. All right, what is this guy doing? Okay, if I go knight b4, he wants queen c3 just to defend the bishop. Why does it feel completely wrong? It feels like it's wrong because I can just play bishop e6 and we play the position like it is. Something like that. I guess I can just play... I mean, I can... I'm speechless. All right. Actually, I like this queen on c2. This queen is a little bit misplaced. I'm not sure I would take the bishop, to be honest with you. I have to play some moves a little bit faster. Queen b1. Yeah, all right. He doesn't understand anything. He's not even trying. Um, yeah, this is a very strange move. But now how to punish? I don't think the taking is optimal. If I go bishop g4, I can see move like bishop f5. Bishop g4, bishop f5. Nah, bishop e6 probably. Bishop e6 is making a lot of, it's very logical to me. Um, Even if he goes knight g5, I would just go rook d8, and we can start to feel the pressure on this guy on d3. I just have to be careful if I take on d3 that the queen isn't making anything there. Now I know I'm a little bit suffering from the lack of time and the fact that I didn't play today at all. All right, so now what to play? I thought that I can just play rook d8, and if he takes, I just take back with the rook, and I'm the happiest man alive. Um, yeah. And he can't really take and go knight g5 because I just take on g3 and then I go rook d2. So take on g3, takes on e6, takes back, take on h3, knight d2. Yeah, it should be all right. No, yeah, rook d2, rook h8, king e7. Yeah, I should be definitely definitely all right in that position. Let me just think for one more millisecond. Do I have something tactical here? No, but I have better pieces. So it's not a simple type of winning position or advantageous type of position because I still have to find moves, and this is never ever ever simple. All right, let's just go. Let's just move back. It's not like I can reinvent the wheel in that position. All right. Come on, play a move like knight g5. You're capable of doing that. Yeah, it's coming. Knight g5 is coming. And then I would take on g3, takes on e6, takes back. Hg, rook d2, king h8, queen f5. What is this guy doing here? Okay, now I think that I'm better after knight d4. Knight d4, knight takes, pawn takes. I'm not threatening anything. Ha, I hate this type of positions where I'm better, but I can't threaten anything. Um, why are my pieces placed like that? It feels like I really have nothing. And if I go knight e5 now, knight takes, bishop takes, it's trading a lot of pieces, but I don't have time anymore to think. Knight e5, he wants knight g5. All right. Okay, let's just play some moves a little bit faster, even though they aren't really accurate. It's not like I said, it's not like I have time to reinvent the wheel. Um, yeah. And if queen h3, I want knight g6. Feels like my knight wasn't doing anything on the other side of the board. Yeah, let's just play knight g6. Yeah, I can start to feel some tactical problems here. This is not a good position for white, but I don't have a lot of time left. This is always a huge negative point that I have. Doesn't matter if I have a mouse or not, to be honest with you. Alright, so this guy is definitely high or... Whoa. So he's either high or low. Let's just play queen d7. I don't have time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, but this king is weak, and I'm still playing with one more rook compared to this guy. Okay, now I'm threatening bishop g3 and queen takes d2, which is better for me. Or, but yeah, yeah, because there is no rook h8, because then I can just take on h8. Yes, I'm more than better. I think I'm close to winning. Better, but close to winning. Okay, I have to play a little bit faster. I don't see any moves for my opponent. Finally, I like to move king e2 for him. But then I can just take on g3 and go queen d4, and this is just pure domination. Okay, if he goes knight f3, which is probably the best move, I would just improve my position with the rook e8. And now I want to go b6 and see how he improves his position, because like I said, okay, I think now I have 94. Let's just play b6, because h3 isn't improving anything, and I want to go for queen there. Yeah, now let's just go knight f4. Yeah, I'm not blundering anything. I want knight e2. All right, he gives me the move. Let's just go knight e2. Let's just go queen c6. I want knight d4, followed by rook takes d4, rook takes e1, rook takes e1, and queen takes there. All right. I don't know if he missed that. Anyway, I think he has to go for queen d3 now. And here, where's the final blow? I think I have knight d7, which is a very strong and unique move. I think he has queen h7. I think I blundered. It doesn't matter. I just go knight e5, and if check, king e7, and I'm winning. It's just that after queen e7, I don't have rook e1. All right, now I go for this move. And what's the problem? Wait, and if I just... Okay, wait. Okay, I have to go for this move. If he takes like that, I just take back with the pawn. I'm attacking the queen. All right. I don't know. Let's just play g6 now. I like the move g6. No, let's just go for something very professional. Let's just take on c4. He can't really do anything with the king. Okay, but he can play something like that. Let's just play g6 now. Let's just go for that move. I don't have time anymore. Let's just trade everything off. It's probably wrong. Yeah, I will lose that. I will lose this endgame. What did I do? F5. Technical, and I don't have time anymore. Okay. Rook c7. You moron. How could you play a move like that? How could you play a move like that? I'm dying. How could he play something like that? I mean, I thought we were friends, and you just proved me that I'm wrong. Why does no one like me? Mm, I need some surgical skills now. Um, and surgery isn't my strong suit. Okay. Okay. And if this, I can push the pawn. Takes and this. On top of that, I have only 6 seconds left. He wants to draw. Let's just accept it. GG. Nice fair play and skill. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Guy is, I usually say, yeah, I have this and I'm the king of the jungle. This guy is this guy is the king of the jungle. Yeah, so you don't see. Okay, let me just share my screen with you because this is absolutely savage. I definitely was better, but I really couldn't play this position perfectly. So so all of us today will learn something, you and me. So here, of course, so this e4 is wrong, and this is, it was rook e8 directly. Okay, let's just assume we take, yeah, actually it makes sense. Now I get it. Because if we get into the classical idea of all the trades, then I'm just winning a pawn. Yeah, and actually he can't move anything. If he takes like that, I have e4 and or takes, but e4 is mainly winning a piece for the same reason that I explained in the game, which is f5. So this is winning a piece. Yeah, and okay, all right, it happens. Rook e8 is wrong, but this is all right. Takes is all right. This is wrong. Okay, and if h6, c4, what does the engine want? b5. Yeah, this is something that I'm also missing with the white pieces when I'm playing the Reti or the Catalan. I'm usually missing plans like that for black. All right, and I missed that right now for white. So it means with the black pieces, but for me. All right, and okay, we trade. King f8 was the best move actually, which is great. And if this, like I said, knight g5, and this is of course not good. By the way, I mentioned that, but the reason why I went 97 and not knight c6 is because he can take on c5 and I can't take back. There is a pin. All right, so let's just go deeper into the game. Hopefully you see the screen, by the way. All right, knight f6. This is better for me. This is good. This is good. This is good. So basically, I understood the position very well. I think I lost my whole advantage when I took on f3 and we trade the queens off. Here I was better. I knew that. Close to winning, b6. All right. Queen. This was wrong. I said that and I just stopped probably too soon. And here, 94. Yeah, now it's winning a pawn. Yeah, blindness. All right. And here I understood that I was better. Yeah, 97. Here, taking on f3 was, I saw the engine mentioning this move. Yeah, because I win the pawn on c4. Yeah, it was actually a very surgical win. Okay, but it still requires some. Okay, it doesn't require any skill actually. All right, I missed that. Okay, all right. Here we trade off. Knight c4 is wrong. I have a pass pawn. Am I dumb? g6. Yeah, queen f4 is forced. And g5. And if this, rook e6, followed by rook f6. All right, I missed some. Okay, I missed something. Okay, this is not simple to be fair, but this is something I should see in the future. It makes sense. I'm just reattacking the pinned piece with rook e6, rook f6. All right. This is good, and this is of course a mistake. And now I'm still better, but I can lose that on time. And here I think I made a mistake. Yeah, here I think he was actually slightly better. g5 with the idea h4, h5. Yeah, I saw g5, but I didn't see h4, h5. All right, yeah, but he missed. Rook d7. Here it's all right. Here it's equal, equal, equal. Yeah, and the reason why it's equal is because let's just assume he takes the pawn, and let's say I push. He goes rook there. I take on h7. He takes on b2. I take back, and this is a draw because I'm way too far away. All right, so very, very high level. I mean, very high level. My technique was pretty bad. The reason why it was bad doesn't matter. I should have won that, but he showed some very, very high, fair play and good understanding of everything. So, because the video is already 30 minutes long, I think I will stop there. I just wanted to thank you, all of you guys. So tomorrow I will be, because I just got the check, yay. So I will tomorrow go to a shop here in Liechtenstein, and I will basically buy myself a better microphone, a better mouse for the computer, and what else? Mouse, computer, and if I get the chance to, a better camera, because of course this one is uh, all right. So thank you very much for everything. Hopefully see you in the future. Take care.